Japan's ahead of the game in more ways than one. They do fun things. Here in the US, we don't do fun things. Case in point, swaddling, adult swaddling. Apparently, adult swaddling is now used as a form of therapy in Japan, and it could alleviate some muscle tension and other aches and pains caused by something as horrendous as giving birth to a child. Don't believe me? Take a look.
温かさとかその体の感覚がありました。なんだろう、ちょっと感覚体験したことがないのでうまく説明できないんですけど。
Man, Asian culture does all sorts of interesting things that I like to try. So I'll try it, you know. Do I buy into it? Probably not. Like, but who knows? I mean, who doesn't want to be swaddled? Swaddling is what happens when you're a baby and you feel warm and cozy. It's like being tucked into bed, right? And in this case, they're like, you know, stretching you out and like rolling you around.
Is that how babies are swaddled? Now, look, I have never met a baby myself, but I don't.
What does that mean? You've
I've never met one, and I'm embarrassed.
You.
I said it in front of a camera, but it's true. I've never met one. I don't know how you hold them, but if I were to babysit a baby, and then the person who's owned the baby, I don't know. This is bad. I'm very gay. Anyway, so like the person came back and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing with the baby?" And I said, "I swaddled it," and I'd like smothered it in like this T-shirt. They'd be alarmed. Like, don't you have to show the face? I would want like eye holes or like a mouth or like a snorkel or something so they can breathe.
And also your knees aren't supposed to be jammed to your chest. I mean, as the father in the room.
I was gonna say, I was like, please go on.
Wait, that's not how you swaddle a baby? I thought you do jam their knees into their chest.
You marinate, you know, pour in some teriyaki sauce. Make sure put it in the fridge for 35, 45
babies are
minutes.
so flexible, I've heard.
They are. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And particular children can break out of any knot or any kind of swaddle that you put them in.
Like an octopus.
They're Houdinis.
See, this is the problem with Americans, okay? We're thinking about swaddling in the context of babies. Can we please focus on adults? Because that's what this story is about.
Honestly,
it's about therapy
if you think about
for
this,
adults.
there's a lot of weird things that you know, when even things that are established and widely used. I went to a chiropractor before, and I see the way he stands over you, and looks like he's about to break your neck, and he holds your head like this, and you're like, okay, wait a second, stop. But you know, we're used to it, so I laid there and was like, yeah, he's not gonna break my neck, he knows what he's doing, but we just accept it. So maybe if something gets more widespread, you go, yeah, you know what? Sorry, I missed your call. I was in this adult swaddling class, and they were rolling my ass across in this blanket, and then I'm okay now. So you're embarrassed to say that now, maybe, but maybe in a couple of years, you'd be like, yeah, I was in my...
It looks like a recipe for a very bad stiff neck. I could be wrong. I will try it. I'll try anything once, except men. But sorry, I've been bringing up the gay thing a lot. In any case, I think that it looks like I would get very like claustrophobic. What if I wanted to break out? What if I wanted a snack? Then there I am. How do I can't. My arms are wrapped.
I don't think you're gonna be in there long enough to crave a snack.
I'm always hungry, Anna. You should know that by now. I always just like a bag of Cheetos in with me, maybe.
So here's the question that I want to ask. By the way, in terms of whether or not this actually helps you physically, of course, actual medical professionals are questioning the validity of these claims, okay? So to make a serious comment in this very non-serious story, there you go. You can probably do better by doing yoga or doing stretching. You don't necessarily have to be tied up in a blanket. Like someone's about to kidnap you and put you in the back of a trunk. But
well, now I haven't even thought about that before.
But here's my question in regard to this. So if you are about to try this for the first time, what drug do you take to really you know, amplify the experience?
Animals are innocent.
TRTnetwork.com/join.